Jump right into it, and we have the semi-final game right now with Weimar Dinger against They Who Endure.
Okay, so he got the Hammer, which is the most important card in this deck. Welcome back.
Right, so we see a kind of reactive hand on Soloball side of the court.
And he got Hammer, which is the most important card to get before turn 5, so I feel like he got quite the advantage right now. He just have to win sometimes, and then win the game.
And a flash off the top. I believe right now at this point of time the Endure deck actually has the upper hand, as you know, he actually has the pressure of like creatures on board.
Really?
Yeah, I mean he has 2, 4, 6, 8 damage on board right now, right?
For this turn, but the fact that he used the Caretaker on the Eagle also shows that he doesn't have a very good card, which is the Curse Keeper. So he might run out of steam very fast. I mean Zagreus. Like no, he has only 3 cards in hand.
So as usual on turn 4, you know, here's the awkward turn for the Weimar High deck is that Heimerdinger deck is that, you know, on turn 4 there's nothing much for you to do, and you always want to bank that 3 mana. At this point of time, Soloball is unable to do anything. If not, he is unable to pull off the Heimerdinger into flash. And here you go, he has the second flash, and it seems like at this point of time, Soloball has to take that 5 damage to the face.
Yeah, and he top deck as a Curse Keeper, so he's back in the game, but yeah.
But is he too far behind at this point of time? With Zagreus, you know, having such a wide board, all he has is a Mark III as a defender.
No. I really think Soloball is really far ahead with this hand. He will lose some HP, but he's not scared of the Endure because he got Wheel of Ionia.
So this is 3, 6, 9, 11 damage to the face. He definitely needs to block with the Heimerdinger and the Mark III.
Oh, will he do that? No. Oh, but he got Wheel of Ionia, so no, not Wheel of Ionia, I mean...
and he has a flash into the Twin Discipline.
Twin Discipline, yeah, so it's okay, he can block.
And he gets a kick off the top of the flash. So Grand A says, wow, the card text is Chinese.
So I would say this card was one of the only ones that could save Zagreus at this point. Because it didn't have any more cards in hand, and it was running out of steam versus Aimer, which has infinite steam.
Yep.
But no, I don't know anymore. I still think that Aimer is slightly favored, but who knows?
At this point in time, a Endure is going to make a very huge difference, and here comes a 10-4 fully loaded Vi coming down.
Yeah. And you got the kick of the dragon.
And you got the dragon's kick.
Which is good on Vi, you know?
I mean, the kick, you can do it on the Endure. And the Endure could just go back to hand. But, you know, he could react to an Atrocity as well.
But you have a counterspell for that. Or Wheel of Fire. It doesn't grab anything, why?
No, it actually forces him to throw in a blocker because 10 damage to the face is really, really devastating. So it doesn't matter who he pull, you know, at this point in time, it does not matter for Soloball.
Doesn't it matter?
Because it's definitely going to go for the block at that point of time.
Yeah, that's why. If your opponent will definitely go for the block, you should be the one choosing the unit, no? You never know.
Yeah, you have a point.
It won't change a lot, but sometimes 0% chance that it might change something is important at this point in the tournament.
Yep, you're right. So for those who are like curious about why, you know, the stream is in Chinese, because Soloball is actually a player from Hong Kong. So yeah, that's why the interface is in Mandarin, because this is based off his screen and he's playing in Mandarin version.
Okay. Oh, I'm curious about something.
So does this actually shows that, you know, Zagreus does not have a Endure at this point of time?
Exactly. The Endure would have just been kicked back anyway, but yeah, he had to try.
And also,
I
you know
have
what?
a question about something. I'm not sure. Does the kick of the dragon level up the Vi? I don't think so, but might be.
If Vi kicks something, it's 10 damage to the face, and it is a strike. Therefore, the Vi would flip at this point of time.
Okay.
No, but however, this is a very risky play because, you know, a glimpse would fizzle this the kick, and you know there are Valfees. And wow.
That's a big commitment.
Yeah, that's a card that we don't see a lot, and I mean that might be a way of, you know, forcing to have one less challenger unit, allowing Soloball to have another elusive unit on board. But at this point of time, I believe like every creature have to go for the block right now.
And actually, that's the reason why he did that, I think. Or not? Why?
Yep, so, you know, at this point, he might have one more elusive.
So now he can...
So at this point of time, Soloball is actually going to push for Lethal right now, buffing the Mark 3 turret to 6-1. And he has 2 Get Exciteds in hand. Can he actually score the win over here?
But was the Twin Discipline a good play to do before Get Excited?
Okay, here's the thing, right? Because you are not sure if you're gonna land this 9 damage onto the board. And you see with an Endure right now, I believe, you know, the thing is that people always do the burn after, you know, at the end, which is the safer way to do.
But no, you have to do it before if you want to get some more attacker.
So now he actually has another creature on board. And probably Zagreus' only out right now is a Valfist.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like the Twin Discipline was a bit risky, but...
Bringing his health down to 8, having another Mark 3 turret. With 4 Mark 3 turret, it is enough anyway at this point of time, even though he Valfist a 6-1, is still guaranteed 11 damage to the opponent face. And that's probably it with Soloball closing the game. Valfist on the 6-1, bringing him to 9 health. That's not enough. And there you have it. The first game of the semi-finals concluded with Soloball taking in game 1.
With the V level up for BM. Perfect.
Yeah, and Vi level up as well. And we have the Chinese victory screen.
I didn't know that some cards color were different in the Chinese version.
Is the color different?
Yeah, for some cards.
Oh.
Like Atrocity is not the same, and another one was different, but I don't remember.
Okay, so next up we have the Twisted Fate Swain. So it seems like the ban deck is for Soloball is Soloball. The ban deck is the Endure, and we have the Twisted Fate Swain up against Lucian, Katarina, Garen with the Marcia Noxious aggro. So at this point of time, who do you think have the upper hand into coming into this game at this point of time?
Sorry, I had a little disconnection.
Yeah, no problem. Like, who do you think have the advantage at this point of time?
So which deck is it? It's the Swain deck versus the Katarina Damacia deck. Okay. I don't know. To be honest, I really don't know.
Wait. Is it me or that 3 mana card actually looks different?
Yeah, I told you some color are different.
Oh, the design is totally off. That's got Culling Strike, right?
I think it's. Which card is it? It's Culling Strike, or yes, it's Culling Strike.
Yeah. And Noxian Guillotine. Probably those are the cards, right?
Yeah, of course.
So here we have a Death Hands onto the House Spider. So this is pretty interesting that we actually knows that there are different designs to cards in different language versions.
Yeah, it's often the same because in some country you cannot use several aspects like blood or stuff like that because of the regulation.
Oh, right. And like Noxian Guillotine, the design is actually cutting a person into half. Probably that's why it's censored.
Yeah, exactly.
So coming in with the Draw Hunter, here's the thing about the Draw Hunter right now is that it has no value trade. If it hooks anything at this point of time, the House Spider is the best thing to hook, but it is not exactly the best thing to hook in your opponent's deck.
Yeah, so why did he play this card?
Yeah, it kind of made a very awkward turn for Soloball at this point of time.
But no, he got a much better one. He got the Petty Officer, which he need in this situation to face the Spider and to face also the Grizzled Ranger. Really just...
He should go for the Parlay onto the 3-1. And at the same time, he has Culling Strike available to kill off the Badger Bear.
But what if his opponent got a Chain Vest, for example? Then this parley, but he doesn't. He would have been quite in trouble if his opponent had a Chain Vest. Or Ranger Puzzle.
But it seems like at this point of time, the opponent does not have a Chain Vest or Ranger's Resolve. Yeah, defending.
Then he cannot block with the Petty Officer.
Now, with the Petty Officer coming in with a 1-cost creature,
yeah,
that could allow him to have a tempo play. I think he's saving up his mana for a Swain into Culling Strike. Because the Swain right here has so much value.
I know his opponent has to summon a powerful unit to block the Swain.
So here comes the Badger Bear, and the Culling Strike has so much value right now. With 2 mana, I don't think the opponent has... Oh, a Might! So Might here actually does the job, fizzling the Culling Strike, and not allowing the Swain to attack.
That means he really doesn't want to,
And here comes the
unit and to let the Swain attack. So...
But at this point of time, it's definitely a death hand into a Gallacan, Noxian Gallacan.
Okay, now it's becoming really difficult for Soloball.
Zagreus' deck is too fast. Okay, so now we know this design is actually Noxian Gallacan.
Okay, perfect. Oh no, I thought he was going to kill the Badger Bear with the Gallacan to open attack, but he didn't have the mana, my bad.
Yep, and here comes the second Citra. And he probably need a 1-cost creature. And he has the Rex, Riptide Rex ready set up for the next turn. Could he actually pull it off?
Why would he attack now?
Okay, here's the thing is, if he attack with the Citra, since the Citra is, might not be able to block, the only thing that Citra could block is the Citra, the bigger Citra, right? So here actually ensuring the trade.
Again, is really committing to his opponent not having the Resolve Ranger. Because if he does so, it would just have been game right now.
Yep, and ooh, here comes the second Citra.
What?
And here comes the Riptide Rex.
Saving, good target, actually.
Yeah, it's actually a good target, stunning both Citras. But the sad thing is that both Citra actually survives.
But they cannot attack.
Yeah, but they can't attack.
The question is, okay, he survives this turn. Now what do we do next turn in order to win?
So
there are several possibilities, but none of them are very good.
So stunning both Citra, I believe Zagreus should not be putting down a creature at this point of time. And it's probably a Leviathan into a Ravenous Strike on the damaged Citra.
Oh, that's a crazy draw.
That series and that comeback for Soloball is actually really, really strong. As they are talking to each other right now, I think Zagreus was like perfect.
Talking with his opponents before finishing in. Like,
yeah, that is probably the best Rex at that point of time for Soloball.
So now he has to use the Swain spell to kill the Citria.
But here's the thing, right? If the Swain's Ravenous Strike onto the Citra, a Tough would do the job as well.
Yeah, but he played last turn as Tough didn't exist, so I guess he has to continue to do so. After playing 10 turns, like the opponent doesn't have tower, so...
So with this, it actually baits the third Citra to actually come in for the block, but he didn't, right? So he actually has a Culling Strike available to kill off the Badger Bear the next turn as well. So he actually twisted the game in a way whereby Solo actually has a chance to go for the win over here.
Yeah, but the block was very smart by Zagreus.
And here's the thing,
expected,
with Leviathan 3 damage to face, it does not allow Zagreus to move at this point of time.
Yeah, what may he do? Nothing much, right?
So I'm guessing the only way is to actually try to remove the Swain. You know, with him taking away this challenger unit.
And he was about to do it.
Yeah.
With Kato's arm and the...
Yeah, and here comes the might!
Oh no, no. But he got another Swain, so he doesn't care.
Okay, but I doubt that Zagreus has lethal this turn. With Kato onto the bird, is 7 damage onto Citra's overflow of 5.
True. No. No, he doesn't have.
You know, with wow.
Okay, let's see if he got the might.
He does not have the third might of the game. It's definitely a Swain over here. Continue to stun 3 other creatures. And a black market merchant.
I'm still surprised that he chose to block with Swain instead to block
because
with...
he already has a Swain in hand. And he has enough mana to cast it. And right now, Swain has a huge opening right now. And that's probably it for Zagreus. And with a back-to-back top draw.
No, he should develop on that.
And I don't see no way Zagreus could actually come out of this.
Nothing to do.
And a Radiant resolve. And that's it. Soloball here closes the game. And there you have it, our finalists for this week's DOR. Soloball winning Zagreus in a 2-0 game over here on his semifinals.